It's brightening up, my lovelies, and tomorrow is supposed to be particularly nice. Sunshine and 20 degrees. Ironically, the 2 days it's going to rain next week, according to the weather forecast, are, you guessed it, Monday and Wednesday. In other words, the days where we've got road trips. Wonderful. Oh well, saves on screen watch. Oh, look at that. Sunshine. Nice. Well, that's looking a bit more like it. Honestly, I've been ashamed at the state of this place over the last couple of days. Absolute disgrace, but we're looking a bit better now. Had a bit of a tidy up in the front parlour as well. Let's, oh, rug needs straightening. Oh, knocked the heating down a touch. Oh, a visitor. Hello, my, oh. Well, hello, my lovelies. And you joined me on the way to work. Now, I have to apologise that, again, I'm doing this. Oh, see you later. That was Mr. Joseph Lloyd that I've just driven past. What are all these cars doing here? And yeah, Joseph has popped around this afternoon, and we've just been chatting and chatting and chatting, and we've done nothing other than chat. We've not even looked at any of my cars. I've not looked at the car that he came in. We've just been chatting about, oh, all sorts. Chatting about cars, chatting about people, talking about the slings and arrows of running a YouTube channel. And I've got absolutely no filming done whatsoever, or anything else. I've not even, now this will amaze you. This really will amaze you. I have had no lunch. I have literally eaten nothing today other than my breakfast slice of toast. Just got too busy chatting, carried away, and now I'm driving to work. I'm a little bit late. If I thought about it, I'm probably hungry. So, but that was really, really enjoyable. Very enjoyable indeed. And if you happen to be watching this, Mr. Lloyd, sir, thank you very much. That was a very enjoyable few hours. And I look forward to doing it again. I mean, one of these days, Mr. Lloyd and I should really do something together that actually makes it onto video, rather than just chatting each other's hind legs off. Oh well, I can always get something to eat at work, and I really did enjoy that. What else is there to tell you? Well, the wind today is insane. Absolutely crazy. Poor old Joseph was trying to walk down to his car, and it was like one of those old French mime movies when they pretend to be walking into the wind. Well, he really was. It almost blew him off his feet. Me, I'm a bit more substantial, or fat, to put another word onto it. But I will add more of, not specifics, but I will tell you what we were generally chatting about. And it's been really good because obviously his channel is somewhat in advance of mine. Oh, the one thing he did explain to me was why, and this has been really confusing me. Hold on. If you look on my YouTube channel, it says it was created in 2020 or 2021 or something like that, and of course it wasn't. It was created on the 1st of January 2022, and that was my first video. But Joseph explained that the date that they put on is actually the date that you create the Google account with which your channel is connected, rather than the channel itself. His is showing as 2011, but his channel has only just celebrated its 5-year anniversary. So that was one thing explained, but the other good thing is to know that the frustrations that you experience of the algorithms not making sense, videos that you think should do fantastically, that you put so much time and effort into it, that they should do amazingly, and then they just sink like a stone. And it's just good to know that it's other people have the same frustrations, because, you know, my nearest viewpoint, or whatever you want to say, is Mustard, and Mustard just outperforms his channel, really. Something else we were talking about, I mean, Skip pointed out that my subscribers have overtaken Mustard, but my views definitely haven't. And it's the same thing with Joseph. Joseph has got more subscribers than either of us. He's got 8,900 at the moment, and he's growing solidly. Tricky chap's words. But he's not getting the views that Mustard gets regularly either, and for exactly the same reason that I don't. So yeah, it's been really interesting. Have I got any other news for you? Well, I did chat with Mustard at lunchtime when well, not my lunchtime, your lunchtime, normal people's lunchtime. I haven't had a lunchtime today, and now I think about it, I am hungry. I might nip into McDonald's and get a dirty burger. Or is that just wasted money? I should get something from work. Anyway, yeah, I might do that. I might just get something from work, a bit of chicken and rice or something like that. Oh dear. So yeah, I've chatted to Mustard. Monday and Wednesday are both goers next week. So on Monday we are going to Llandudno, which is grand, to collect the Rover 25, and then on Wednesday, and this is a bit more daunting, we're going to Norwich, and obviously Wednesday is a work day for me, and Norwich is a 4-hour drive if things go well from me. So that means 8 hours, add another hour for contingencies, handing the card over, whatnot, 9 hours. I need to be back home at 5 o'clock, so 1700, take 9 off 17 and you get 8. So that means, in theory, we need to leave my little cottage, need to leave Windy Bum at 8 o'clock in the morning, which would mean Mustard leaving his place at 6:30. Oh my God. Oh, chances of me getting up and driving to Norwich at 8 o'clock, but hey ho. I'm going to have to grit my teeth and be a big boy and set my alarm and do it. Go to bed at a sensible time on Tuesday night. Maybe don't open the bottle of wine. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty long, hard day, but it's a car sold. He's definitely buying it. He'll be sending the money in advance of us taking it and taxing it and whatnot. So it's a car sold, he's paying us to deliver it. That money will come in quite handy for me. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a ball ache of a day, but needs to be done. Oh, I didn't realise, but Joseph was actually behind me. He's just turned right at the crossroads. There we are. Gosh, it's been raining a little, but really brightening up, turning into a jolly nice afternoon, and tomorrow's supposed to be lovely, so maybe we'll actually get out and do some filming tomorrow, and you won't have to put up with me rambling on at you in my car on the way to work again. It's such a low rent way of doing a daily diary, isn't it? I do apologise, I hope you don't mind too much. I'll make up for it next week. There's going to be plenty going on next week with the road trips and whatnot. I'm already thinking about food for them. Right, I'm going to shut up and put some music on, and I'll catch up with you later on. Right, I think there might be roadworks again, because the normal way was all choked up with traffic again. You know, just before we get to the Honourable Bridge, where we say greetings Honourable Bridge, well, the traffic was backed up to there, so I quickly threw a right towards South Wingfield, and we're going to, you're welcome, and we're going to take this somewhat circuitous route, but it's quite nice. If you like that sort of thing. There's a place up here that's always fascinated me. I just think it looks really cute and interesting. Coming up on the left in time. Hello. Oh, you're very kind. Thank you, nice lady. Oh, something else to tell you. I've gone mad and I've ordered, what's it called? A gimbal. I've ordered a really cheap one off AliExpress just to try it and see if it's worth having. And if I think it's a thing that's worth having and it's okay, then great. If it turns out not to be a brilliant example of the breed, but the breed itself is a thing worth having, then at least I'll know that. And at some point, when funds allow, I can buy a better one. It was like 14 quid plus a bit of tax. I think 18 quid total. This place here, just on the left there, look, number 2. Doesn't that look cute and funky? And then, you know, you look at it all around. Oh, maybe it's just me. Okay. And then we're going to double back on ourselves here. This is an interesting little thing here as well. Look at this. I'll go slowly so you can see. Kind of a cut through. No idea what all of those things are on the walls, but isn't that interesting? And what a interesting, can you say the word interesting any more often? God above. Nice looking pub there. Van coming up the road that I'd better pull in and not drive into. He's too busy shoveling stuff into his mouth to actually say thank. Not one of them said thank you, you miserable arse cheeks. Is it too much effort to just say thanks? Oh, well, answered my own question there. Apparently, yes, it is. And then we're going to go over the river in due course. And then, excitingly, we will go under an honourable bridge. Not the honourable bridge, but what is undoubtedly an honourable bridge. Underneath the same railway line, of course. There's an interesting lich gate, isn't it? Are you impressed I can remember the term lich gate? And here we go, here comes the railway bridge. Now, when we get to the junction, we need to have a look to the left and see if there are indeed roadworks there, in which case we know to avoid it in the future. They're building a small new housing estate. That's why there's been, that's why there have been periodic, relatively long-term roadworks when they're putting in pipes and whatnot. So if we chuck a right here, then we're back on track. Let's have a look, see, are there roadworks? Oh, can't see any roadworks, but there is heavy traffic. Oh, let's pull out. There we are, back on track now, my lovelies. Okay, here we are. Friday night, bring it on. Savoy challenge completed. Okay, here we go. Time to go home. It's been a quiet night, to be fair. Nobody's earned a fortune tonight. Fridays have been quiet last couple of weeks. Maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Saturdays have been good. But nothing's gone back to the way it was before the pandemic, you know. Not in this town, anyway. And I think, well, maybe it's difficult to tell, but I think in some way or other, I think the pandemic, I was chatting about it with Nikki Nunu, and the pandemic does seem to have changed people and their attitudes and their timings, maybe without them even realising it. We might not fully see the effects for a while yet, until we kind of look back in a sociological sense and see what kind of shift, if any, there has been. Interesting. God, it's still so windy. Oh my God, it's a wild night here at Windy Bum. Wild. Gosh. Oh well. Here we are. Home. Oh, I didn't draw the curtains. I didn't draw the curtains. Left in a rush. Joseph and I just chased each other out of the door. Dear me. Ah. Right, let's get in and get settled. Whoops. An unexpected live happened, and it was great. And I don't regret a thing about today. Thank you so much to everybody who joined in with the unexpected live and made it absolutely fantastic. It's 1:30. Chris is coming round at lunchtime tomorrow. I need to be compos mentis. I really need to eat, and I really need to sleep, and I need to not drink too much more wine. So I'm going to go and get on with all of those things, and I'm going to say good night. Thank you for making life a very pleasant thing indeed, and have a safe and peaceful night, and much love. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.